Hello, good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Emmanuel Khan. This is my wealth building YouTube channel where I share my thoughts, my ideas, opportunities around the centers around forex trading, cryptocurrency, wealth building opportunities, and the likes. All right. So if such content interests you, do well to hit the subscribe button down below here. You see down below here, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that when I post new content around these things, you will be notified. And do well as well to share this video, like it as well, give it a thumbs up so that other people can get to see it. This is day 3 of the 28 days WhatsApp live and money series. We began 3 days ago and today is day 3. Yesterday we talked about, I made mention of you changing your habits and changing your decisions, the routine that you had or you went through last year, if you must have a different and a better new year. It's foolishness to keep doing the same thing the same way and keep expecting a different result. It's insanity. All right, so we are going to look at, yesterday we began looking at some mistakes that you're currently making that will hinder or can hinder your growth in this year 2022. We're going to take up mistake number 3 today. And that mistake is you have no saving culture or habits. You have no saving culture or habit. So probably you didn't even save last year all through from January till December 2021. You probably did not save. Or maybe you just did it here and there. You just... But if you must have a sweet and a beautiful, better 2022, you must get in the habit of saving. In my first video, I talked about how I was going to hammer a lot on savings. Okay. Now, saving is beyond the amount that you're saving up. It's way beyond that. Saving is more of, or has more to do with, developing a disciplined culture, developing the culture of setting aside some portion of money. It's developing consistency in you. It's a habit. It's regardless of the amount. It could just be 100 naira you're saving every day. The amount is not the question here. The question is the consistency, the character is building in you. All right, so that's the important part and aspect of saving. I want you I want to cite some examples for you. All right, that I scripted down on my note. I want to cite some examples for you. Now, assuming you have your rent to pay, or let's take rent for example. All right, your rent is, say, 400,000 every 365 days. Your yearly annual rent. Now, how do you plan for that rent? Some persons are in the habit of, once is a month to their rent. I used to do that too until I got to learn this. Once is a month to their rent, or 2 months to their rent, or 3 months, then they now start planning. then you start agitating and fidgeting, and then you get into trouble with your landlord. But you see, you could have planned this thing 1 year ago. It's possible. I'm going to show you the breakdown. You could have planned this stuff 1 year ago and not do what do they call it, fire brigade approach. All right, so just 2 weeks to your running head skater. Hey, my rent too. Hey, my rent too. I never pay my rent too. I don't get money for rent too. Nah, man. You can actually plan this thing a year up front. All right, so see what I do. Now, if your rent, see what I wrote down, I want to share with you. If your rent is 400,000 per year, all right, break that 400,000 into 12 months. If you divide it by 12 months, it will give you a certain figure. Okay, let me just punch my calculator and be very exact. I don't think I wrote down those figures on my notes. Yeah, I didn't. So let me just punch my calculator and be very exact. So 400,000 divided by 12 months. So in a month, you will need to save 33,333. Let's call it 33,400. So in a month, you will need to save 33,400 naira. If you save that amount consistently from January till December, you would have had your rent for the next year. All right. Now, what I further do is that 33,400 is for a month. Okay, so break that down into 30 days. All right. So we want to now get what we'll be able to, how much are we going to be saving per day in order to hit 33,400. So divide that by 30, divided by 30. So in a day, you will need to save 1,111. Let's call it 1,200. Okay, so if I save 1,200 per day times 30 days, at the end of 30 days, I would have had 36,000. I've even exceeded the target for the month. All right, so if you do this, so just bear it in mind that every day I must set aside 1,200, and if I miss today, then I'll accumulate it, I'll roll it over to tomorrow. Okay, just like that. But at the end of each day, I want to make sure. Okay, now let's even check at the end of the week. Let me still punch my calculator and let's see. If I say 1,2 per day, that will okay, times 7 days, so at the end of the week I want to save 8,400 naira. So if I can't save, if I didn't get the opportunity to save 1,2 on Monday, or 1,2 on Tuesday, or on Wednesday, I know that by the end of Sunday I should set aside 8,400. So I can either pay that as a lump sum, all right, a whole figure, or I break it down into 112 per day. It's all up to you. But if you keep to this, all right, if you keep up with this, at the end of the year, you won't be running helter-skelter to pay your rent for the next year. It's amazing. And this can apply to your shop rent, your hospital bills. Maybe your wife is pregnant, you have 9 months to do that, so you can start setting aside some monies every month for that purpose, so that on the 9th month you won't need to run helter-skelter asking people for fund for hospital bill. No, that's not proper. That shows you didn't plan well. That shows you're not thorough. All right. Now, to help me effect this, what I do is I use a tool called PiggyVest. It's an app. I'll leave the description. I'll leave the link to the app in the description, in the comment section of this video. All right. Now, if you use that link to sign up, PiggyVest, they're going to give you 1,000 naira for free that you can start your savings with. All right, so make sure you hit that link and sign up on PiggyVest if you haven't been using them before now. I make use of PiggyVest to save. The app has a portion of it that is automated. You just set aside. You can just write, okay, every day I want to be saving 1,200 automated. Now you have a bank account attached to that app. So what they do is at the beginning of the day, you choose the time frame. Okay, you choose the time that money should be deducted. All right, let's say every 6 a.m. So once it's 6 a.m., the app will automatically deduct 1,200 from your bank account and save it up for you. Then a portion of the app equally has a lock portion where you lock the money and you are not able to touch it. They invest with that money, all right, but they pay you 10% per annum on that money. All right, but once you lock the money there, you won't be able to touch it until the next 1 year, depending on your duration. Anyway, there's different plans and different duration. All right, so if you choose 1 year, it means that you won't be able to touch that money for the next 1 year, and they will pay you 10% immediately. 10% accrued on that capital, they will pay you immediately. You get the idea. So that's what I use. All right, so you can start using that as well, except you have other better alternatives. All right, but if you don't, or if you haven't started using this, click on the link and start using it. That's how I saved up. Let me show you. Oh, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'll post it at the end of the video if I can lay my hands on it. There is a screenshot I got that PiggyVest sent to me last year. It's called your A1 saving results, WAEC result. You know, I got that and I got A1. I scored A1 for saving last year. Okay, for what I was able to achieve. All right, so it's possible. Technology has made these things way easier and much more possible. I want you to do something for me. I want you to comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you saved last year, what you were able to save, and the tool you use for saving. Let me know in the comment section below, please. All right, I want to hear from you. How much you were able to save and what tool did you use? All right, so with that said, I want you to get into the habit of saving. Now, let me read the scripture to you from Proverbs 21 verse 20. So you know how serious this matter is. Proverbs 21 verse 20. The scripture says, the wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. That's taken from the New Living Translation, NLT version of the Bible. It says, the wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. They spend whatever they get. They spend it all. So you are a fool if you spend all you get. I'm not the one that called you a fool. It's the Bible that called you a fool. King Solomon, precisely. All right. So you are a fool if you spend all you get. If you can't set aside some portion of what you get, you are a fool. I mean, more than just saving is for emergencies. That fund can help you out in times of emergencies, and then in times of when business or investment opportunities show forth, you can go straight into your savings and pull out some monies and get into that investment. So you will suffer a whole lot of you will miss out a whole lot on amazing financial opportunities or investment opportunities if you have zero or no savings, if you have little or no savings at all. All right, so don't be a fool. All right, save part of it. Could be 10%, it could be 20%, whatever you are earning. If you're earning 300k at the end of the month, decide to save 10% or 20%. Okay, whatever it is, but just decide to save something out of what you're earning for a target. It could be for house rent, it could be for business shop rent, it could be for whatever it is, but just decide to be setting aside some portion from what you earn every month. All right, I hope this has helped you. Till I come your way again next time, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post new content, you will always be notified immediately. Like the video and share it as well. Till I come your way again tomorrow, being the 4th day, where we'll be looking at the 4th mistake that people make or that you have been making. Remain blessed and take charge. Bye for now.